2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against first overall.
Right now, somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the back of the cereal, and in between eating the Apple Jacks, he's writing. And he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna sign him.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jay Crowder out there with Johnson. And it's Sullinger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Last season, the Celtics had a solid 19 and 22 road record, Clark. Not the 500 mark most teams want, but a very good effort from a young team, and no one really expected that.
Yeah, and you think about this team that's still growing and has a lot of youth. I mean, that kind of road record, very impressive. Their fans should be feeling pretty good about what the future holds with this group. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Johnson against Green. And it's Bradley off the drive, and that is good.
Avery Bradley.
And thinking back on the Celtics, on the road, their away record doesn't tell the whole story. They won their last 7 road games in that tremendous playoff push.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Jordan with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Green dishes to Jordan. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger.
Another away from home note for the Celtics. They were 7-1 in road games against the rest of their division. Their road play was the driving factor as to why they made the playoffs.
Now here's Jordan. Parked down low that time, and he got the 2nd goal.
Celtics ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Thomas against Jordan. Down low. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Assist from
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Jordan. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And Jordan sends it down. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Thomas kicks to Crowder. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And Isaiah Thomas traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston. Seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
And the shot's good from Jordan.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Jordan.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Greg, you were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns in their first meeting. He took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared him down as he was hitting shots. Looked at that bench, man. He had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Hey, and it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Green against Johnson. Back to Thomas. Tries yet again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup. But that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off. And give him the layup, I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan.
And really a fantastic season for Celtics last year. Some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Jordan comes in for Sean Livingston. And it's Jordan in for Steph Curry. Jordan up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Sullinger did continue to improve last year, Clark, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time once again.
Yeah, and you hope that he'll be able to stay healthy for a full year at some point. When he's on the floor, he's a hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And 3 from Jordan. Good work defensively by Turner. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Out to the right wing. Smart, wide open. He fires. Boston, no good that time either.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
So the Celtics call timeout here first.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Now here's Turner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one's off, still out of sync. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Jordan. That one's good from the corner. Jordan's got 10 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Fires for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
It's Jordan on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now Turner passes to Sullinger. Puts up the baby hook, and that one goes long. No short. Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked
almost like a soccer app.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate Clark the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
On the floor for Boston, Jared Sullinger is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Evan Turner. Then there's Smart, and it's Thomas in at the 1. Now here's Smart, guarded by Jordan. Got it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Turner. The Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people didn't like, but his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off-guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
Bradley's checked in for Smart.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And a wide-open look for Jordan. It's good from long range. Jordan's got 16 points.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Got that one quick. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Sullinger, the screen. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far. That's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
Celtics trail by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Launches it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Jordan. He trains the quick shot. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Assist goes to
Boston took a lot of steps forward last season with their coach, Brad Stevens. Still, though, their defense was near the middle of the road. That will need some tweaking.
Yeah, and you could say that seemed to be the limiting factor, Kevin, in how far they eventually went. Strange, given how several years ago they were an offensive juggernaut.
Warriors leading by 4. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, you know, for the Celtics in their defense, a lot of it had to do with rim protection and challenging shots. They were actually last in the league in blocks.
Boston making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And Thomas, here we go. Green with the block. It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Crowder. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Celtics.
Yeah, and the Celtics averaged under 4 blocks a game last season, but blocks aren't the whole story. They let opponents get too many easy looks inside the paint. That's the real factor why their defense was subpar.
And Jordan sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside for Jordan. Lets it fly. Crowder pulls it in.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Sullinger the screen. Here's Turner. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot on.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Celtics trail by 7. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. They double him with Jordan. Sullinger dishes to Turner. To the inside. Bradley. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Jordan kicks to Jordan. From the baseline. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's 15 points for Jordan. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The pass to Sullinger. Time called here. The Celtics decide to tap it over. This is incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Now here's Olynyk. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Warriors lead by 7. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Turner passes to Smart. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Olynyk can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team today. That's why they're ahead. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And here's Jordan outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Warriors. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They double him with Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Jordan.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And Bradley gets it to go. And here's Jordan outside and released it in time, but it's off the mark.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie, Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Just absolute domination in this one for Jordan. He's got 26 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Jordan is out there with Jordan. And it's Azili in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Celtics trail by 8. Thomas gets a wide open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the king.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Jordan kicks to Jordan. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Jordan's got 24. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Jordan. In the corner, Crowder with it. Lets it go with a three. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Jay Crowder.
Thomas got 5 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 6. Jordan kicks to Jordan. Iguodala the pass to Jordan. Right side Jordan. The dish to Iguodala. And they double up Jordan. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Sullinger screen on Green. Thomas dishes to Crowder. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jared Sullinger.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. He started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
It's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Here's Crowder, and that misses. That would have put him up.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Jordan. Boom! Jams it straight down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Brent. In the corner, Crowder with it. Boston, no good that time either.
With Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling, shooting, injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
Boston timeout call.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit.
Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Bradley, no one around him. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Jordan. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Boston making some changes. Olenek, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Avery Bradley.
Marcus Smart.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. They double him with Jordan. Fires from 18. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
Feeds to Green. Outside Jordan. Green, the screen. From deep. Look at that shot. And here's Smart. Johnson kicks to Crowder. Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Smart. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Turner's checked in for Boston. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. Turner's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Jordan. He's got 34. There's the feed to Jordan. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get... Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And a look at the 5.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
But they'll get another chance. Jordan with it. Sullinger picks him up. Another shot. They get it back. Right side, Jordan. Goes up again. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Smart. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Turner missing again. Warriors leading by 11. Jordan, the pass to Jordan. From deep. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Amir Johnson's checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Smart. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Bradley. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Jordan up top, guarded by Bradley.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
From deep, Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
They get it again. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside Jordan. There's the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Jordan. Pass to Jordan. Fires the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfish. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. It's Bradley on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already. The drive by Jordan. From deep three-point range, Jordan's shot is off.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. There's the triple. That's good. 35 points for Jordan.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Boston timeout call.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to tie it over. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Crowder, he's checked in for Turner. And a wide open look for Jordan. Another three for Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Thomas. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Inside, Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Jordan. That's tipped. Outer dishes to Bradley. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jordan. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double. This game's finally gotten away from us.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the team.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a live building, vibrant atmosphere. No doubt, that played a part in the big win.
Substitution. Kelly Olynyk. Jonas Jerebko. Marcus Smart.
They double him with Jordan. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Green kicks to Jordan. Kicks it to Jordan. From deep. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.